Hello, this is Glenda with AKA GK Fralin, a friendly community. And our friendly community welcomes you. Yesterday was fun. I mean, putting that whole thing together with the music and using that country bumpkin voice. I like to do that voice. It's fun. And a lot of people tend to see us that way, but oh well. I figure, what the heck, once in a while. I like medical shows. And I've been watching this show. I've seen it before on TLC. And it's about three women. One has a very, very severe, she's at what they call stage 4, lipedema. It's where fat gathers in her legs to the point where they're so large it's hard for her to walk. It's not a condition caused by her not taking care of herself or her overeating. It is a genetic condition where all this tends to settle in her legs. They've been trying to take care of it with liposuction. She's a young woman. And she does everything she can to keep moving because that's what she has to do. She has to keep those legs moving or she may lose that and she may end up, getting blood clots. So anyway, and then another girl, she's got what they call Proteus syndrome, only it wasn't quite fitting all of the parameters of Proteus. So she went to a new clinic and she had been avoiding them and she finally went to a new one. She's in her 20s and life expectancy wasn't very long. She found a new diagnosis that was more treatable and it fit her particular situation better. And the other one was a young, very young girl. And can't remember what her diagnosis was right now. The thing of it is, they all kept very positive attitudes. Is it easy for me to stay positive? Heck no. But there is a big payoff. There's a very big payoff for trying to stay as positive as possible. I was feeling, I just wasn't feeling up to par earlier. I was tired. A lot of the, stuff was coming loose that had been causing me to be sick. And, it's that when things start clearing up and breaking up, it almost makes you feel worse. But it is actually a good thing because you're expelling the bad stuff. And I hope that doesn't sound gross. I'm trying not to be gross, but it's it's kind of like when you have a stomach flu and then once you get sick in the toilet and sometimes you just feel better. Well, this came up and out of my lungs a lot more today, and so that tells me I'm getting rid of that. I'm getting rid of the stuff that's making me feel really sick or hard to breathe. I'll put it that way. Anyway, so that is a positive sign. And sometimes we take a diagnosis, and I did talk to somebody today, and it made me think. Because I wanted to help this person feel more positive. Because they had a diagnosis that was bothering them, and they felt that the diagnosis was a bad thing. The diagnosis is a good thing because it now gives you something to work with. It's not easy to think that. When I was diagnosed with COPD, I thought, my life's over, I'm done, I'm gone. It meant finally they had something they could treat. It forced me to quit smoking. That was 2006. This is 12 years later. And I'm still at the same stage, which is supposedly the end stage. But that doesn't mean it has to be an immediate end. I take care of myself better. I call the doctor sooner if I'm having problems. There's just certain things that you know that you need to do more to take care of yourself. Another thing that was going on today, it was this challenge. It was to choose a graphic that you felt defined the person that started the thread. Anyway, so my sister did one, and so I had this muscle-bound woman holding weights up over her hand. She's got this figure that, but it wasn't the fact is, I don't want to be a muscle-bound woman. I don't think she does either. It really showed strength. And I just felt like my sister has shown so much strength that we never knew she had. So she's what I called astoundingly strong. Because we'd always coddled her. And she didn't need coddling. She needed us to have faith in her. Negative people tend to pull in negative people. I've certainly had my share of being negative in my life. And I get negative people around me, and then I feel worse and worse and worse and worse. So I try to be more of an encourager, and I find that people like to be encouraged. And there's some who will resist. So I just, they're either going to accept my encouragement. I'm not going to be nasty to them. But, it's up to each of us to choose how we're going to accept something. I have always had trouble accepting compliments. We had a minister once who said, simply say thank you. So that's how I've learned to deal with it. I simply say thank you. I still want to argue, oh no, I'm really not like that at all. I'm really not as nice a person as you think I have. I have all these nasty thoughts, I'm not pretty at all. I got chubby cheeks. But, somebody explained it to me one time that when I do that, I'm insulting their opinion. I'm insulting their vision of me, so it's better just to say thank you. And I've learned, you know what? I don't have to be a beauty queen. I'm not a bad-looking person. I I am surrounded by average people. That is who I see in my daily life. And some are stunning. They're gorgeous. But most of them, the most stunning thing about them is their demeanor, their character, their smiles. If you don't have a good smile, I just don't, I don't mean, the pretty type of perfect teeth smile. I certainly don't have that. Happy. If you have a happy smile. And there is one lady, she says she can tell by my smile if it's real, if I'm really feeling that good, or if I'm trying to look like I feel like it. And yeah, she's right. She always catches me, but I try. So we got to keep on trying. That's all we really need to do, is keep on trying. Each day, what can we do to feel a little better about our situation? It's like, okay, I have COPD. I didn't always have COPD. I wasn't always 62 years old. I smoked for all those years. What the heck did I expect? So I'm doing the best I can to take care of myself now with what I've got. I'm feeling better about myself now than I did in years. So maybe there's some blessing in there. I didn't know what to talk about tonight, or today, or for tomorrow. That's when this airs. I guess I talked. I'll go back through this. I'll see what makes sense, and I'll delete this little stuff because I'm over time. But I got an itch. I'm sorry. I got an itchy cheek. And I cough easy, so mañana. If you didn't watch yesterday's vlog, please do go back and watch it. I had more fun with that vlog than I've had in a long time, and I think you'll like it. I'll put the link at the end. Thank you.